Let's go down to Columbus, where WKYC.com's Ben Axelrod is standing by. Ben, I guess we all waited for big news today and some kind of announcement that Urban Meyer was going to get the support of the university or he was out as the head coach of the university because of all of this, but it didn't happen. Are you surprised?
Not necessarily. I think they're going to investigate this as thoroughly as they can, and that is what's coming next, is this investigation. I think it's going to be interesting to see whether they bring in an outside firm or whether they do it inside. But the only announcement we got today is that practice is closed to the media. Players won't talk to the media. They'll have an update on Monday. So that's really what all of our attention, I think, now turns toward, is Monday and what sort of update we get from Ohio State.
So I'll dip into our sports background right now because the first big college football poll has come out. The college football coaches poll came out today. The Buckeyes are ranked number 3. But again, you wonder what kind of an effect will this story, however it ends, will it have on this team? What do you think, Ben?
Oh, certainly. And you go back to 2011 when Jim Tressel was in a similar situation. It wasn't this close to the season, but it was still a very talented Ohio State team. They wound up having the first losing season in almost 30 years at Ohio State at that point. Ohio State has a very talented team, as you said. They're the number 3 team in the country. But this is not any small distraction. I mean, this is Urban Meyer. This is one of the most dominant personalities in all of college football. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this affects the team moving forward, as they go from a 3-time national champion head coach to now an acting head coach in Ryan Day, who doesn't have any head coaching experience.
Now, I want to throw this at you, okay? My belief is that a coach on paid administrative leave never comes back as the head coach wherever he is at. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I can't recall an example where a coach goes on administrative leave. I think at Ohio State, though, they were essentially buying themselves some time by putting Urban Meyer on administrative leave, and now they can say that they did do their due diligence and all of this. The big factor in this, to me, is Shelley Meyer, Urban Meyer's wife. We have evidence now, thanks to Brett McMurphy's report, that she knew about these accusations against Zach Smith. Now it's going to be interesting to see whether or not she shared those allegations with Urban Meyer. To me, that's what this all hinges on, is whatever Shelley Meyer's testimony is in this investigation.
Ben, last question for you. I need a quick response, okay? And that is, if he's out as the head coach of the Buckeyes, a lot of analysts feel he'll never coach in college football again. But he could go to the NFL. Weigh in on that one.
Yeah, it would be tough to see. I think Urban Meyer was getting toward the end of his coaching days as a head coach. We know about the health history he had going back to Florida. I can't see him in the NFL, but I also couldn't see him leaving Ohio State like this, so never say never, I guess.
Ben, thanks very much. Ben Axelrod down in Columbus for us.